Hello, my name is Braxton Matson. I am an engineer technician here at LTI, and today I will show you 3 products that we produce. First off, we have the QUICKSWITCH wells. This is a 3-well quick switch. What makes this unit unique is that it allows the wells to be hot, cold, or frozen at any time and on any well. You have from left to right, well number 1, well number 2, and well number 3. These wells correlate with the controllers on the control panel. Well number 1, well number 2, and well number 3. On the right hand side of the unit, right behind the access door, you have the main circuitry, the motherboard, and the main power switch, otherwise known as the master switch. Now on the left hand side of the unit, behind the access panel, you see we have our drain valve assembly. This is constructed of durable brass and copper components, unlike your PVC type components. Also, we have located the refrigeration components for easy access for service technicians if any maintenance is required. Lastly, in the middle of the QUICKSWITCH unit, just behind the louver panel, you have the condensing unit. This unit is what cools the wells. Let me show you how to operate the QUICKSWITCH. First, you must turn on the main power switch. Once this is done, the LED light on the on-off button of each controller will be on and off will be displayed on the screen. When using the H1 to H3 settings in the heat mode, you must make sure that you pour a gallon of water, or roughly an inch of water, inside the well. To do this, make sure the drain valve for that well is closed. However, if using dry heat, settings H4 to H6, you will not need to use water. Now, to turn on the heat mode, simply press the on-off button for 3 seconds. On will display on the screen. Next, press and hold the heat button for 3 seconds. H3 will display on the screen. This is the highest setting in the wet mode, and it is also the factory preset setting. Now let's turn on well 2 to our cool mode. First, press and hold down the on-off key for 3 seconds. On will appear on the screen. Now press and hold down the cool button for 3 seconds. C3 will appear on the screen. This is our factory preset setting, and the compressor will then turn on. Another unique feature to the QUICKSWITCH is the ice cream mode. This allows you to serve frozen product. Let's turn well 3 to the ice cream mode. First, press and hold down the on-off key for 3 seconds. On will appear on the screen. Now, press and hold the ice cream mode button for 3 seconds. Ice will appear on the screen, and the compressor will turn on. Now let's change the factory settings on the QUICKSWITCH. If the well is running, simply press and hold the cool or heat mode button for 3 seconds. On will display on the screen. Now press the set key for 3 seconds. Set will appear. Now you can press the cool button again to select setting. C3 is the warmest setting in the cool mode. C2 is medium temperature, and C1 is the lowest temperature. Once you have it set, press and hold down the set key for 3 seconds. On will appear, and now you can press the cool button for 3 seconds to turn the unit back on. Refer to the graphic on the screen which shows you the temperature at each setting. Now repeat these steps to adjust each well. Prepping the wells. Prep the wells by covering them with a lid or pan. In the heat mode, normal tap water should reach 210 degrees Fahrenheit in about 45 minutes. Using hot water will allow the well to reach its maximum temperature in less time. The cool mode setting will reach optimal temperature in about 45 minutes to an hour. Remember to be sure that the pans are correctly positioned in the well. The auto set feature allows the user to preset each well's mode and settings. When using this feature, those preset settings will remain even after the unit is completely turned off. With the wells running on their desired settings, simply turn off the master switch. This turns the quick switch unit completely off. When the master switch is turned to the on position, the display of each controller will show auto, and the wells will then turn on to their preset settings. Turning off the wells. Instead of using the auto set feature, the user can turn off the wells individually. To do this, first hold the on-off button down for approximately 3 seconds on each controller. Off will be displayed on the screens and the wells will be turned off. Note, we recommend that the master switch be turned to the off position at the end of each day. This ensures that the power to the controller is completely off. Important tips for operation. Never place water in wells that will be used in the cool or ice cream modes. Never place cold water in a preheated dry well. To change from a hot mode to cool or ice cream mode, simply press the desired mode for 3 seconds. However, there are a few things to be aware of. If you want to change a hot well to a cool well, first remove any water from the well. This can be done by locating the drain assembly on the left-hand side of the unit and using the designated drain valve for that particular well. Also, keep in mind the well must cool down to 90 degrees Fahrenheit before the compressor will come on to cool the well on either the cool or ice cream mode. If changing from cool or ice cream mode to the heat mode, you need to be aware that the well will immediately begin heating. Even though the sides of the well may still have frost on them, the bottom of the well will begin heating quickly. Powering on the 2-tier quick switch Saran glass display. In order to turn on the unit, first turn on the main power switch or master switch, which is typically located at or near the compressor housing. Once the main power is turned on, the units are ready to be set to their desired modes. With the main power on, turn the rocker switch to the hot mode. The red indicator light on the rocker switch will illuminate. The controller will then have a red LED light above the standby button and display off on the controller. Press and hold the standby button for 3 seconds. The load LED light will come on and the display will read 150 degrees. This is the preset factory setting for this unit. Changing the hot mode setting. With the unit on and running in the hot mode, press and hold the up or down arrow button for 3 seconds. The set LED will start to blink. Now quickly use the up or down arrow buttons to select the desired hot mode setting and temperature. Release the button and wait for the set LED to stop blinking. The display will show the desired hot mode setting and temperature that was selected and automatically start the unit. The hot mode has 6 different settings. Refer to the table on the screen which shows the temperature at each setting. Turning on the cold mode. With the main power turned on, simply turn the rocker switch to the cold mode. The green indicator light will illuminate and the compressor will start cooling the unit. If the unit has been off for an extended length of time, let the top cool between 45 minutes to an hour before placing food on the unit. If the unit has been running in the cold mode, do not start the hot mode until the unit has defrosted and excess water is drained and cleaned off the top. If the unit has been running in the hot mode, do not start the cold mode until the unit has cooled down to 100 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. Not doing so could potentially damage the compressor. Keep in mind that each tier of the quick switch Saran display has its own control panel, powering on and off the TEMP-EST and the drain valve. To power on the TEMP-EST, simply turn on the power switch located at or near the compressor housing. The TEMP-EST cold pan comes with a filter and shroud to prevent the condensing unit from becoming clogged and allowing the TEMP-EST to perform properly. It is located behind the louver access panel and can be easily removed and replaced when needed. When you need to turn off the unit, simply turn off the power switch. As with any typical cold pan, the TEMP-EST also has a drain valve. This drain valve, shown here, is located at the bottom of the counter and is easily accessible to the user. The TEMP-EST features. The TEMP-EST has a unique patented air circulation system. Here we have the fan. This is a crucial part to the TEMP-EST's patented air circulation system. It is easily removable when cleaning of the well is needed. Simply unplug the two-prong connector and remove the fan by lifting it up off the guide pins. Once cleaning is done, simply put the fan back and plug it back in. Another unique feature is that the cold rails are actually inside the pan. This, combined with the fan, is what makes the TEMP-EST Air a superior product. It allows the circulation of cool air to move around all four sides of the pans. Before turning on the TEMP-EST Air cold pan, prep the unit for your food products by making sure the entire opening of the cold well is covered. Adapter bars are provided, and with pans or covers, simply place them in the well to cover the entire opening. This will allow the TEMP-EST Air to pull down to the proper temperatures required by NSF 7 to keep your products cool. This typically takes 45 minutes to an hour, and then your products can be placed into the well.
Braxton has just demonstrated to you some of LTI's state-of-the-art and patented serving technologies, including the QUICKSWITCH, the QUICKSWITCH Saran glass display, and our patented TEMP-EST Air cold pan. These serving technologies are enabling food service operators all over the world to serve at their very best.